Site. This is what we slept under last night. Yeah, we have visitors this morning. This guy right here, all his little buddies. Just bold. I take it.
I want to get a picture.
It's cool.
It's 12 hours.
We're not gonna be able to get anywhere.
Hey, somebody send me a picture. I'm not getting out. Put it into the group.
Sit in your Of course. Whoa. That's pretty cool.
Stupid picture.
I like the picture of the ROAD. Man,
It's like,
I'm gonna bring my kids here too.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, we're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
How Bodie rolled last night.
Not even the hat. It's just like that.
It's just strategic packing right there for the cold.
There's 50 of them.
We have not had our breakfast yet, fellas. You are not going to move in and be able to pick up scraps yet. All right?
I'm not doing jogs and bike rides and stuff.
Yeah, I use it quite a bit for running, and I use it a lot for managing distractions, like
when
text messages and emails and phone calls. I just
Liz would never.
I'm not talking about Liz.
I don't put my finger in my...
I'm talking about your doctor.
Oh! Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of the audio on a lot of these videos. Because when you guys aren't talking, it's just me breathing like a pervert.
No, this isn't that far. And as nice as this weather is, I'm really surprised we haven't seen a single snake.
Yeah, I know.
Big jump.
Yeah, no rattlesnake,
Yep.
mountain lion so far. Bullshit.
No bears. No one's been attacked by any damn animals.
Yeah, been attacked by a couple cactus.
Yeah, I've been poked a few times by
A
that.
couple cuts on my hands from the
By those
first
little
night, that first
prickly
night.
bitches right there.
Yeah, that first night when we went hiking.
Yeah.
Ow.
Damn, we're going back down.
There's a lot down.
There's a lot of down. Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I think we were.
Yeah, we were
That's-
just
that's
right
that-
on top
that's
of that up
plateau we
there.
were on. That's fucking cool. Yep.
We came right down that valley over there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome. Whoop. This trail is great, man.
Yeah, I like this one.
We're getting to see some different things.
It's a different
Yeah.
hike than yesterday.
Wow, this is cool.
Lot
This
more
area floods. Wow.
Floods, been burnt.
Yeah. Are we in the Nile River Valley?
Cool.
This is cool. I'm gonna get a picture of this.
These turds.
You find some turds?
Turds with fur in them, that's mountain cat shit right there.
I wanna see it.
Well, damn shit.
Check out this.
Show me that. You me?
Yeah, that's a fucking hairball turd.
Oh, those are cat turds.
Yep.
I would just think mountain lion turds would be bigger than that.
Well, they're not probably not huge mountain lions. Yeah, you seen it.
And just like that, we're out of the valley. So we came that direction, down among those trees,
We have to go all the way around that.
and back around down that hill in the distance, and then back around from the right of that. And this is where we're headed.
We'll take a picture of it. while we're
So,
So what do you
yeah, this is the end of the trail.
here. That arch right there. See it?
And that arch way over there in the distance is apparently the land bridge. So at this point in the trip, we had already finished a couple of trails inside the park, but I kind of wanted to take a quick look at the Natural Bridge Trail. The Natural Bridge Trail is a 2.4 mile out and back trail. And I know what you're thinking. Out and back trails aren't always a lot of fun. It kind of makes you feel like you're going back over your steps. You've already seen everything on the way out, but that's not always true depending upon the area where you're hiking. This area For instance, I really liked how you can see the trail coming up through the valley. And I think on the way out, I was busy with my dick and fart jokes with my friends and then playing around with my camera to really take a second to turn around and look at this. And it just kind of, I thought it was interesting because of how we typically feel about out and back trails, that if you just pay attention, you turn back around for a second, you can really see something from a different perspective and see it new. So at this point, we're headed west out of the Chiricahuas after spending a couple of days camping and hiking some awesome trails, one of which I didn't show a lot of was the Fire Tower Trail that we did at night. I walked around half of that hike up to the top with my knife in my hand because it was a little unnerving. I wouldn't have done it by myself. You get under some of the rocks and you have to expect a mountain lion to come raining down on you. But that was one of my favorite hikes that we did, and the views were great at night and the weather was perfect. But at this point, having left all of that behind, we were on Highway 10, headed west toward Benson, and we would be greeted warmly there. And then the plan was to head down to Tombstone. We really didn't know where we were going to stay, but we wanted to see the town before we left the next day, so we knew that we'd get there probably around dusk, but we were hoping it wouldn't be as touristy. We really just wanted to see the town and grab a steak and a beer like most other people who spend time in the woods.
Looks to me
dark
just
at
like
Tombstone when we get
a bunch of cattle rustlers.
That's what I'm saying. We can keep moving.
A bunch of cattle rustlers. Look at that. All of them have different brands.
That's what I said. That's why I'm calling shenanigans on it.
Oh, welcome to Benson. You're fired up to be stopped again, aren't you?
Chick in that car right there just flipped me off.
Are you serious?
Yep.
So one thing that we decided about this weekend, this long weekend that we spent in Arizona, was that we weren't going to plan everything down to the minute. And when you're doing this type of trip, when you're doing a road trip with a backpack, it really is more fun to not have a set schedule where you plan everything throughout your day. It kind of allows you to do what you want to do. I mean, if you want to get up in the morning and you don't feel like a long backpack, you don't feel like sleeping in the backcountry, you don't have to. If you want to go for a short walk, you can do that. And if you just want to hang out, you can do that if you want. That's what I like about this type of trip. And headed to Tombstone, we knew that we didn't have a set place that we were going to sleep that night. And that's part of the fun. I mean, we were going to see the town, grab some beer, and then we were just going to find a place. I mean, after all, you're in Arizona, there's tons of public land around. So when you're in a place like that, you really shouldn't feel like you have to plan everything out. It really does make everything more fun when you don't know where it is that you're going to sleep, and you have the flexibility to do that because you have your backpack with you. And if you pack everything in your pack and you travel with it, it really makes you cut out a lot of the extra crap that you would probably bring on a trip like this. So that's what we had decided to do, and it turned out to be a good choice.
Well, apparently not where I parked.
Why does it smell like shit?
Shut up, Angie. Just keep walking.
Probably the horses, maybe.
Oh, that's a pretty sunset over that way. Nice. I don't know. It's cool.
So we need to get out of here in a half hour. Damn it! It's been said so many times.
So the town of Tombstone was pretty much what we thought it was going to be. It was a little bit touristy, and that's okay. That's pretty much what we expected. But despite that, you could still get a feel for what it must have been like there 150 years ago, and we thought that was pretty cool. We spent the time during the parade eating steak and drinking beer, and we started to talk about where it was that we were going to lay our heads that night. We nixed the idea of staying at a hotel because that's just not what we do on a trip like this. So we do what we do, and that is head north out of town in the cover of darkness and try to figure out where it was we were going to go. So thanks to my slick navigating, no matter what it is that the buttholes in the back seat have to say about it that night, we end up at a place called Las Cienegas National Conservation Area. And what was great about this place was that there were only dirt roads here, no facilities. It's just an open prairie with a mountain backdrop, and that was really cool. Turned out to be the best decision that we made. Yeah, I kind of want to see where you were naked up there, Dan. I kind of do want to see that. If it was powerful enough to make you want to strip off your clothes, we can all just go up there